Okay, we've got a new package in from Roland Wrench. It wasn't supposed to be here till Monday, but that's alright. I'm not complaining. Ooh, a box inside of a box, my favorite. Oh, at least he packaged everything nicely. Back up against each other. Not that it matters. I'm gonna have this re-powder coated anyways, but save those boxes. Alright, I don't know what the fuck this is, but oh, this is the guy that makes Mojo Customs mounts. He said he was going to send me a nice little gift because I had talked to him about picking up a stretch kit from him so the money would go directly to him, but I was having problems with my PayPal, so I had to wind up buying it from Roland Wrench. But he sent me a nice little key holder. Look at that, dude. That is fucking sweet. Appreciate you, bro. That's worth at least like 30 or 40 bucks, man. Look at that shit. I'm gonna tag you in this too, so maybe I'll send some customers your way. Alright, this is the engine hanger. I believe this is the shock arm. Yep. And then this would be the stabilizing bar, I'm sure. And this is the front mount for the stabilizing bar, whatever they call it. That would be your three options of your stretches, which is 8, 10, and 12-inch stretches. That's the whole reason I bought this, just to have the multiple options of whichever stretch I felt like I wanted to go with. The only thing we're missing now is the shock for my build, and I will be back on the road, guys, making more videos and some more moto vlogs. And I really only got a few more aesthetic pieces that I really want to buy for the Ruckus to finish off my build, but it's coming to a completion, that's for sure. Ugh. But yeah, guys, it's gonna look so nice. I'm actually gonna go into work a little late tonight just to kind of mock this up and see which stretch I want to go with. And once again, man, I appreciate that little extra gift you got me, and that was fucking awesome, dude. Can't thank you enough. Appreciate you, Roland Wrench. Appreciate you, damn, I can't even remember your name, but I'll link you to it. Alright guys, without further ado, and with many of the products that I bought for this Honda Ruckus, it's come with trial and error. Had a few hiccups, but we overcame them, and I finally got the stretch kit installed. I was having problems with that shock arm and the holes for the bolt lining up going to this tack welded nut right here. So I bent that slightly and sanded a little bit of powder coat off of this side. And I was able to finally thread a bolt into that. I just need to tighten some bolts up and throw some Loctite in almost every one of these bolts. So I'm not completely done, but we're almost there. And I got to finally choose which stretch I wanted for those bars. I was wanting to use the 8-inch, but my carburetor was sitting too far forward and it was hitting this cross beam. So I had to go with the 10-inch stretch. I still got the 12.5-inch stretch, I think it is, that's over there that I could choose from, but I think I'm just going to stick with the 10-inch. I like that tucked stretch look. I mean, this motor is massive. Also, on the 8-inch stretch, my valve cover right here was really close to my gusset on my frame, and I was afraid that maybe with the shock engaging it might allow the motor to hit the frame somewhere right here, so just that little bit of extra room really helped out. Only other thing I can say is if you're installing that cross T right here on the front brace, the short side of the T goes to the right side of the bike. Short side of the T goes to the right side. The long part of the T goes to the left side. Also, as far as uh, the stretch bar, the back side goes on the right side of the motor hanger mount, and the front side actually goes on the left side of that T mount. And if you'll look on this side, maybe you can see it. Let's see. Let's see if I can show you. Okay, you see that little divot? Let's see. Look. The bar comes this way, and then it comes down and then comes back forward. That little I don't know, that chicane in the metal goes towards the front of the bike. I was confused on which part that actually went into, which way it went, the orientation of it, but I figured it out through a couple of threads. I guess that's it, guys. Yeah. Okay, so I did do a little more work to it last night, and I took my ankle biter and case brace back apart to reroute my wires for the starter and everything, for the brake lights and everything. It's not the cleanest setup, and I still got a few things to clip off, like some of these zippy tie ends, but I've got my harness running right here, and you've got the head temp sensor, ground, and then the 2 wires going to the coils, which is actually also another wire for my tachometer. I've got the coil running just right up right here. I'm hoping it stays on this little tab and it doesn't vibrate off or loose. We'll figure that out in the long run. I've got my brake wire running up here and zippy tied down into place. And then I've got my stator wire, which is a little extra long, so I've just got it kind of tied around the motor mount brace. And I've got my 2 wires coming over here for the neutral and the ground and the power for that starter. And I just got where they tied together and the screw holds them together. I've got some heat shrink on it, and that should be good enough because I don't really ride this in the rain, guys, or anything like that. I try to stay out of that stuff, so this isn't going to be getting wet or anything, as far as I can hope and help it. But yeah, guys, this is what it's looking like now, tidied up. And all these wires right here with your brake, throttle, vacuum, and your gas line, I've got it all running up through this loop. Seems to take a lot of the slack out of the brake line that I was having problems with, because I do got the wire tut going on underneath, and I've got the throttle and everything ran up on the front cover for it. And I also took my battery box off. I need to take it off another time and adjust some of these wires and get a little length out of it, because these should run up with the brake line down to there. So many cables, but this is my little heart design. I don't know how good it's gonna stay, but yeah, guys, this is the end of the video, and I will see y'all in the next update.